Hey guys, Duncan Meter here. Before we get started, I do want to make a request. If you enjoy this video, if you enjoy my channel, if you could please like and subscribe, would really help me out and allow me to continue making content for you guys. Alright, so today's video is going to be one of a two-part series about the Glock 43. This is the 43, not the 43X, and I'm going to make two videos today. One is going to be my opinion of the Glock 43, a review of it, and the second one will be how to use the Glock 43. Again, it's just like any other Glock, but you might be a new firearm owner and you might have just purchased this and you just want to know how to use it. You don't really care about the review, or you might know how to use a Glock and you just want a review of the 43. So this will be the first part, which is my review of the 43. The second part will be how to use it. All right, so before we get started, I've gotten a lot of complaints in the past that I don't do a proper safety check of the firearm. So we're going to do a safety check right now. As you can see, the magazine, which is loaded, is removed from the firearm. I'm now going to take the firearm, which is pointing in a safe direction. You can see the trigger is already depressed. However, I'm going to rack the slide back and lock it open, and you can see that the firearm is in fact empty. I'm going to place it back down here on the table. It is good practice to never point it at yourself. I know I've put my hand in front of it. It is clearly empty. But to show you a proper review of the firearm, again, I will not point it at myself, but sometimes you do have to maybe point it at your hand or an extremity that otherwise I would recommend against. So this is the Glock 43. What are my impressions about it? What do I think about it? How do I like it compared to my other firearms? It's kind of mixed. So I like the look of it. I like the size of it. It is just like any other Glock. The difference here being the magazine, if you can tell, is a single stack. So let me see if I have another Glock magazine on me. I think I do. Just bear with me a second while I find one. I've got my trusty range bag here. So if you take another Glock magazine, and in this case, this is the magazine out of a 19. So this is a double stack, meaning the rounds are stacked almost next to each other or side by side, but they're offset just a little bit so you can continue to keep the profile relatively slim. And the Glock 43 has a single stack, so the rounds are literally stacked just one on top of each other with a very, very minor offset. And so what that does is it allows the Glock 43 itself to be very narrow. Again, I don't have my other Glocks on me at the moment, but they are significantly thicker compared to the Glock 43. So I really do like the profile of this firearm. I think it's great. I think it's really small. I think it's really compact. I'm gonna close the slide here, just so you can kind of see the size of it in my hand, or the size of it with my finger on the firearm. So it is a very small firearm. I like it a lot for concealment. When it's on my person, I don't even know it's there. For those of you that have been following my channel, I have a Glock 19, I have a Glock 26, I also have a Smith & Wesson M&P Shield, and the Shield was my go-to carry firearm for a long time, until I bought the 43. I really do like the size. Now, what do I not like about it? The trigger. I like the way the trigger breaks. I like how much pressure you have to put on it before it breaks. What I don't like, and it might be me, I'm still relatively getting used to this gun. It's still relatively new for me. I've not had a lot of range time with it yet. But when again, the firearm is unloaded, it is pointed in a safe direction. I am going to pull the trigger because I want you to see what the problem here is. When I fire the handgun, and again, it's on the pad of my fingertip, dry firing it, it's okay. But when I'm actually shooting it at the range, it tends to pinch my finger between the trigger and the trigger guard. I don't know if that's because maybe I have a large hand, or if it's because maybe this trigger guard is a little bit smaller. I don't have that problem with my 19. I don't have that problem with the 26. I don't have that with the M&P Shield. It is exclusive to the Glock 43. However, with that being said, I still really like this firearm. I'm not willing to get rid of it because of that issue. I think I just need to train more and practice more. And maybe it's the way I'm holding this. I might not be used to it yet. I've also bought some Talon grips, which I'm going to put on here. I have the Talon grips on my 19. I think they're awesome. I have them on my 26. I think they're awesome. So I need to put them on the 43. Let's see, what else about this gun? So this is the magazine. It comes with two magazines. I don't have the other one with me here. but the other one has a little bit of a pinky extender on it, and this one does not. Now this is not standard. This is actually from Taran Tactical. It is a base plate, and they sell base plates that can extend this 1 round, 2 rounds, I think even 3 rounds before you need to change the spring. This does not extend it with any rounds, but it does add a little bit of an extension here because it makes it easier to hold the firearm. So let me show you what I mean. Let's see if I have a standard magazine here without the plate. All right, so unfortunately I don't have a Glock 43 magazine here without the plate on it, without the Taran Tactical plate. But the standard Glock magazine comes with the standard plate here, which adds, as you could tell, not much thickness to it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the firearm. Let me show you first. So I'm holding it, and you can see my pinky has no place to go. Again, that's not a problem. Glock does include a magazine with a pinky kind of extender or grip. If you put this in with the Taran Tactical, it gives me a place to rest my pinky. So it actually feels a lot better, and I like the feel of this better than I do with the Glock standard magazine with the extender. Again, from Taran Tactical, I don't remember what I paid. I think it might have been $15, give or take. This is made of aluminum. It is made of metal. It was a little challenging to put on, but I put it on this one. I put it on another magazine I have, and I really like it. I think the look of it is really nice. I think the feel of it is really nice. It does not add much bulk to the firearm, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the Glock 43. I do like it. It only holds 6 rounds, so if that's a problem for you, I would, keep that in mind. 7 if you consider one in the chamber. You can put an extender on the magazine from Taran Tactical, or I'm sure there's other brands as well, to give you an extra round, 2 rounds. I think you can even do 3 rounds, but you might need to change the spring. Again, my M&P Shield can hold more, my 26 can hold more. The M&P Shield, I should probably do a review and compare this to the Shield. They're fairly similar in size. Even with the trigger problem that I don't like how it's kind of pinching me, I still like this better than the M&P Shield. So I would recommend this. I'm very happy I purchased it. I actually really like carrying it. It feels just like my 26, just like my 19, except it is a single stack. Some people out there like the Glock 43X, which in my opinion, it can hold more. I think the magazine holds 10 rounds, and I think it's a single stack 10 round. But in my opinion, if you're going to carry the 43X, you might as well just carry the 19, because at this point, the gun is just so much bigger. Again, only my opinion. I'm not telling you not to get the 43X. I think that is also a wonderful firearm. I don't own it, but I do like it. But I like the 43. I have no complaints. I highly recommend it. My problem with the trigger may be me. It may be how I'm holding it. The Talon grips might help it. I will do a follow-up review when I get the Talon grips. But again, this is my new favorite EDC firearm. I like it better than the 26, better than the 19. The size is awesome. I just bought a new holster, so when that shows up, I'll do a quick review. Right here, this is just I think this is a DeSantis holster. I'm not even sure where I got this. 1791 holster. I guess it's just a regular leather holster, nothing fancy, but it is nice. But I did buy a new one, so I'll do a review of that when it shows up. Any questions you have, please leave a comment. I'll be happy to explain. If you want to see this next to the 26, next to the M&P Shield, next to the 19, let me know. I'm happy to do that. And again, I do recommend this. I do like it. I am very happy with it. It's great to conceal. You don't even feel it on your person. It's fairly light. I like that it's a single stack. It does fit my hand very well. I like this Taran Tactical base plate here on the magazine. I like it better than the Glock magazine. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And if you have questions, I will definitely do my best to answer. And thank you for your sponsorship.